All right, 75 front. About 5 on, 80 total, downwind off the left. First cut, take something off of it.
More injuries and controversy framed years of near misses at majors. And even as Woods returned to the top of the world rankings for a time, back problems ultimately took him out of action and threatened his career.
Should be all right.
Imagine hitting your funny bone. You know how much that hurts, right? Okay, imagine hitting it 1,000 times a day. See how life is. When I ruptured my ACL and I played with my leg broken at the US Open, I would trade that any day. I'd live the rest of my life like that than have to deal with nerve pain, because it is no joke.
Oh, hell, that'll work. All right. You want me to putt this, huh?
I didn't really care about golf because I just didn't want to live in pain. I just wanted to be able to participate in my kids' lives again, because I wasn't able to. I was just laying down. I remember, if I drop anything, Dad, I'll get it. That sucked, because, at one point in time, I thought this is the only dad that they know is this form. And there's another dude who was pretty good at what he did.
Well, there you go. That's why it made me putt it. See? Holy cow.
It's very easy to be there for somebody when things are going great. But when things are bad and you're going through a tough time, that's when you really find out who your friends are. When we were at the most difficult times, whether it was me with Amy's cancer or with him going through some struggles, we were the ones actually texting each other.
Hearing from him meant a lot to me, because these are, we go at it, against each other in every single chance we get. But then there are moments that are much bigger than what we do on a golf course.
I always tried to make a point to be there for him at his lowest moments, when, just as he has tried to do the same for me.
Last year, as a last resort, Woods had spinal fusion surgery and took his time making one last comeback bid.
Post back fusion surgery, I was able to start playing with my kids again. If they want to go play soccer, I can play soccer. If I want to throw a football around, I can throw a football around. I can do things like that again. Let me have a life first, and that's what I did. I started having a life.
I can't get a hold of myself, breaking all the rules, playing games with my health.
There was many times I never thought I'd play golf again. But now to be on the good side of it, to not feel that type of soreness and pain, once I was able to bend over and start rotating again, all of a sudden the thought came back that, hey, I might be able to do this again.
It's a brand new world, I got a brand new heart, and every day I get a brand new start. All my friends take good care of me. Wherever I go, they bring me home, but I got no place to be.
The next thing you know, I put myself in the mix. I was in the hunt. I was one putt away from getting into a playoff. I got in the mix at the PGA, at the Open Championship. I had the lead on that back nine. And so that's when I knew that, hey, you know what? Even though my game's not quite right, and my body's far from being right, I know I'm still good enough to win out here on tour.
When Tiger was out, golf missed Tiger, but didn't realize how much they missed Tiger until he came back at the Tour Championship, because that's when everybody realized that he touches the world and brings the game of golf to a level that nobody in today's game is able to do.
Have we ever seen anything like this in golf? Well, look at this scene.
After what had felt like an eternity, at this year's Tour Championship, Tiger Woods was finally back where he belonged. Atop a leaderboard on 18, at long last at the center of another indelible moment everyone wanted to be a part of.
I hear it behind me, and it's getting louder. People have broken through the ropes on the left, and I said, hell with it. And then they start running through into the fairway. And that's when all hell broke loose. They were running in front of us, between us. People were trying to grab clubs and grabbing at me, trying to grab my glove out of my back pocket. It was just nuts.
You can't help but think that he's thinking about his dad.
I'm trying to take it in a little bit. My emotions were starting to swell up, which has only happened one other time, and that was in 2006 when I lost my dad. I felt the same way on that 18th green, and as, you know, it was kind of an eerie feeling. I started to, you know, tear up a little bit. Say, hey, you know, hey, you got to knock this ball in the hole.
The most improbable comeback in sports history.
And he wants this putt to go in. He wants the people to go crazy.
We thought we'd never see it, and I don't believe he thought either. Tour championship winner, Tiger Woods, a winner again, number 80.
You know, there's something different about saying 80 than there is 79. When you're able to turn the page on another decade of wins, just the next decade, that 80 sounds so much bigger. It's a pretty damn big number.
November 23rd at 3 p.m. Eastern, don't miss Capital One's The Match, Tiger versus Phil. Available on pay-per-view and BR Live from Shadow Creek Golf Course in Las Vegas.